Nowadays, there are more and more foreigners and expatriates coming to Singapore, and we find that the locals also tend to feel a little bit like, hey, who are all these foreigners? They are taking away some of our jobs, getting better paid, they get better service, and they don't even have to serve NS, but they get citizenship. So our group decided to actually hit the streets and interview both locals as well as expatriates, foreign talent here in Singapore, to find out exactly what they feel and whether it's really possible to live together in Singapore.
They come here, they see our jobs. You hire one of us, you hire 3 of them, someone don't need CPF. Oh, should take them one. Then university also, they are given scholarships to study here. It's really not fair. Then our own local students don't get to go in. They don't need to serve NS. Then they don't bleed, they don't sweat for the country. Yeah. Then they come here, they steal all the women. All the chobus all will stick to the house. Yeah, they shouldn't be here lah. That's why they got more money, they got the women, they got the cars, they got the credit card, they got the cash. Yeah, all the 5 C's. How to compete?
It's a very active society and many interesting things that I can feel compared with where I'm from.
Because we're a multiracial country, so yes, there are a lot of cultural differences within one country. So do you get a shock from all this like that?
I sometimes feel like they feel me very different from their society, so there might be some possibility of discrimination in that case, or people might feel some barrier to come across to me. But in Singapore, I didn't feel anything like that. It's people are very familiar with seeing those from other countries, so they're very open. So I don't feel much bad thing about that. People very open, and actually they don't care much about those foreigners, I think.
How long have you been working here?
In Singapore, like a year and 3 months.
Do you feel that foreign talents, foreigners working in Singapore, do you feel that they are being treated differently?
Well, as far as my experience is concerned, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I feel like, it's just the same.
Okay. But when you really came here to work, you felt that you were treated equally?
Yeah, I feel that one. Like, it's just the same, like people are being treated professionally. I think that the government needs us here. They hired us for the job because they need us. It's not that we're snatching away the jobs, but they need us for that certain job.
Yeah, but why do you think that Singapore would need foreigners to work here? What about our local people? What do you think about them? Like, are they not talented?
I don't think it's about being talented. I think maybe I heard, I don't know much how they think, but I heard that the job that I'm in, I don't think I'm snatching it away from them because I think they don't like the job. That's why. Yeah, I feel it's like that way. Yeah. Okay. Because they don't like the job, so that's why the government is hiring foreigners to work on a certain job.
But how about life generally in Singapore?
In terms of life, personal life, working in Singapore for me, sometimes because my family left in my country, Philippines, so there are times that I really miss my loved ones, but still, that's the reason behind why I work in Singapore is to work and to gain and to give financial support as well to my family.
Do you face any challenges when you came over to Singapore?
Challenges in working in Singapore, I might say the challenge is when maybe the time that you are, let's say, there are times that you are not always in a greener pastures. There are times that you might be retrenched. You might consider changing jobs. There are times that there are some difficulties in order for you to, to get hooked on that job, because there are lots of foreigners as well who is also applying for that particular job.
Do you think you're competitive as compared to the locals?
In terms of competitiveness, in terms of locals, I might say Filipinos are quite advantageous in terms of disciplines in engineering. There are some advantage if I compare to, let's say, a Chinese worker in terms of to Myanmar and other nationalities, because some instances that Filipinos are also can speak in good English, and their background in schools are okay. So that's it.
Okay. Your first impression when you came to Singapore about
The first I was very nervous because it was my first time. So I was really scared about meet to locals. So because I'm not that good English, so yeah. So but I now more comfortable.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
You feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
You were afraid that of discrimination?
At first I was shy to meet locals because of language rather. So
Okay.
yeah.
How do you feel about working in Singapore? Is it better than Korea, or Korea is better?
I think-
Honestly.
Honestly, I think in my case in Singapore is better. I think the best because in Korea I worked for at least 12 hours. So, but salary was low, but Singapore only work for 8 hours and salary is getting higher than compared with Korea. So, and even I can take break Sunday, but Korea was not. Yeah, so I think it's better than Korea working in Singapore.
Why do you think Singapore needs foreign talents instead of our local Singaporean?
Many countries have different strong points. It's global getting to be one, so we have to cooperate and share each other's information and technology.